Thank you very much, everybody, for waiting, and welcome to my first con. My name is Rick. I've been doing conventions since 2014. I got involved with Scotiacon from 2016. I've done various bits and pieces. I've done social media, I've done photography, drive the vans, moving stuff around. My current role is guest of honour liaison, so I've been looking after Todd Aldrington. And Estelle Ellis will be coming in later on, so I'll be taking
Oh, you hate that.
I'm so happy. Yeah, not fanboying at all. But yes, so my current role is to look after that, but also, in general, just kind of help out as well. That's kind of what we've always done. But
Hi, I'm a dog. My name is Ashdon. I have been involved. Well, not really. I have been going to cons since 2016. Yes. I helped with Scotiacon between 2017 and 2020, probably 2022, something like that. Can't remember the exact date. But I've always been roped into things. There's many, many nicknames for me, which we can't repeat in here.
You are live on Channel 4, please do not swear.
I am not going to swear, it's not my nickname. Well, no, it is my nickname, but I didn't come up with it. Anyway, yeah, so I've been running this panel with Rick for how many years?
I lost count.
It's been
I've
a while.
slept since then, I don't know.
Yeah, memory of a goldfish. Yeah, so basically this is going to be a forum very relaxed, very chill, to go over the do's and don'ts of a con, what to expect from a con. And I mean, you've already seen quite a lot of it, but this is your forum to ask any questions. So if you do have any questions, curiosities, anything like that, there is no kind of stupid questions. I know that gets thrown around a lot, but realistically, we are actually just going to answer the question. Okay, so yeah, go for it. Yeah, and I can't think of anything else. So should we just skedoodle on?
Hands up who is actually their first con.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Oh,
fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question to ask.
That's also really scary.
Yeah. Welcome to Scotiacon. It wasn't this big when we found it.
So, so to give you some context, when Scotiacon first started up in 2011, there were around about 60 or 70 attendees. And now I think we're around about 2,500.
My first year, it was a massive deal that we broke 200. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, we broke 200. We can't, that's the hotel full. We can't do anything anymore. And now we're here. So that's kind of wild, huh?
Indeed.
Right, let's skedoodle. And I hope you enjoyed the memes. And yeah, so we'll just go over some very generic con info. He's getting on the whiskey already. We're gonna get on the con information already. So,
it's a tradition for us for some reason, but I just thought I'd continue it.
I mean, I couldn't walk after the last one, but so ConOps. ConOps is going to be your place to ask questions, lost property, any kind of real issues. You kind of go to them. They're not your parents, but they will help you. It's kind of their job. What else do ConOps do? I've kind of forgotten.
Lost property, just general inquiries, basically.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just also, do they have a telephone? Yes, they have a telephone.
Robots.
So basically, when you've registered, everyone's registered in here, right? I'll be wondering why people are in here and haven't been registered. So you'll get your con book here. On the back page, there are contact numbers, one of which is ConOps. So if there is something which is urgent, you aren't able to get to ConOps, then you can give them a ring. But they do have opening and closing time, so just be aware of that too. And it's that the numbers are meant to be used in the last ditch emergency, effectively. If you aren't able to get somewhere, like I've lost my wallet or I've lost my phone, or you know, I need to find someone and see if it's been handed in effectively.
Yeah, that's a good one. Which one of those is mine?
Either or. I'll give you the nice glass.
Thank you. Oh, it's good. Anyone like whiskey here? Yeah, okay.
In fact, this one came from down the Clyde.
There's a distillery like just
over there. I'm not sponsored, but please sponsor me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is how we get through the con. Oh, that's beaty. Right, okay. So, ConOps, now you know what it does. Where is it? It's in the Orkney room. The Orkney room is, you know, that big like glass wall entrance thing over by main stage, right? So it's the little cloakroom off to the side. That's where you go and ask. It's right next to the boy kissers. Which is a wild sentence to say, but we're here. It's already starting. Right, so next probably big thing to talk about is welfare. Welfare's a nice team. I met them. They dragged me back into their room and fed me things whilst they were peace binding my pew pew.
How is... Never mind.
It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, welfare. So welfare. What do they do, Rick?
Okay, we're doing it this way.
Oh,
So
yes.
welfare. So if you have a medical thing that needs attention, say for example you have a trip or a fall, and also please drink responsibly. I know that we're doing the thing with this. Please drink responsibly.
I'm a responsible adult.
But yeah, so if there are sort of things like that, then welfare will be able to help you out with that. Again, just basic general kind of health things.
Don't go excessive though, because I mean, you know, if you've got a broken arm, welfare ain't gonna do anything for that. You kind of need to go to the hospital for that. So it's there for like kind of relatively minor things to look after your health. If you've got like a bit of heat exhaustion, or you know, if there is some like immediate medical attention that's needed. But yeah, if you do have something serious, maybe consider going to the hospital, please. Like I said, we're not parents here. We look after the attendees, but you do still have to look after yourself a little bit, you know? A little bit, tiny bit. You can identify welfare by, I think it's green lanyards for the first aiders.
Yes.
And black lanyards for just general welfare stewards, that sort of thing, right? They'll always have your best intentions in mind, so just kind of try and listen to them if you can.
Just to add as well, if I hope that this does not happen, but if you do need to call the emergency services for whatever reason, let welfare know. Because otherwise an ambulance will turn up outside and they'll go, we didn't order that. What's going on?
A lot of questions will start to be asked.
Is Fudgy. By the way, this is Fudgy.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of our...
Yeah, we should probably...
So, Fudgy, quickly, he's our staff manager, effectively. Currently is the... in fact, might as well just quickly go on to this. He is currently the director on duty. But someone in duty. So if you ever see a lollipop lanyard, basically the red and the white, then...
We have a name for them, right? They're called candy canes. And normally, if you have a candy cane, you're called a lanker, I think we call it. But they changed the first letter to W.
I think you mean banker.
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 Yes, definitely not.
We have a microphone. Hang on, let's unmute the microphone over here.
Right, okay, there you go. Do that.
You now have a microphone.
Hello. So yeah, you'll see these. So if you see one of the people wearing these, normally there's 3 of us have it. The 2 directors and myself.
Normally one person will be on duty at a time, though.
Or we just sort of all do our own thing. Really. It works. But we're there to support the team. So if you need us, please do speak to us and reach out to us. To emphasize on if you do have to call an emergency service, please do let us know, because honestly, the ambulance will rock up and the first people who will be there is welfare, and they'll go, eh? Well, actually, no, they'll be like, and they won't speak to you and then the ambulance will drive off. So don't do that.
They'll be a little bit upset.
Yeah, but if there is any queries or any questions, don't be afraid to reach out with anyone with a lanyard. They will always direct you the right way. You'll either see candy cane, banker, red. You'll also see yellow. And sometimes you'll see the voluntold lanyard as well. The voluntold lanyard is where someone has went, we like you, we have a job for you, come this way. And after that, you'll end up doing this. For how many years are you doing it?
I've lost count.
Yeah, we both
It all just morphs into one.
Well, it was
I'll put it
5
this way,
years
there was
before I
dial-up internet whenever I first joined the fandom. And I had to turn it off because somebody had to use the phone. And I've been here ever since. And somehow I end up with other colours, so it's good. But yeah, if you need us, we're here to help you. And
As Ashdon said at the beginning, there's no such thing as a silly question. If you do need to know something, then we are the...
Well, there is some silly question.
Well, you get a silly answer.
Oh,
I
yes.
did have to explain to someone at work what the internet was. That was a bit. That was a stupid question. She was my age as well.
Also, would anyone like to try the whiskey? It's really nice.
Anyway, right.
Moving on.
Is anyone here not from the United Kingdom? Buenas tardes. Bienvenue. Welcome. Yeah, there we go. We got one of them. There we go. So,
Irish, yeah.
Slange. Right, so we have several local phone numbers for you to get acquainted with. The general emergency number that will go through to an operator if you do have an emergency is 999. Okay, not 911, not 211, not 222, or whatever you might be used to, 999. 101 is the police non-emergency number. So if you see someone doing something slightly a little bit dodgy, or you have a genuine concern for someone, like back at home, or well, not back at home, but like in the UK, 101 is going to be the number for you. Okay. Likewise, there is a medical non-emergency number. That is 111. 111, also known as NHS 24. If there is something that you don't think welfare can realistically help with, like such as like well, no, they can probably handle burns and stuff, couldn't they? Like really something pretty serious, but you're not sure if it's going to justify like an ambulance. First, contact welfare. It's kind of their thing. B, 111 might be the number for you, if it can wait, like 24 hours or whatever. That's pretty much it. Anything else you want to add there, buddy? Cool. Any questions? Raise your hand if you've got a question. Raise your hand if you're alive. Okay, most of the room is alive. That's good.
If you're dead inside, I understand that. Then...
Same. Right.
Yes, we've got a question.
Oh. Can we be both alive and dead? That is a zombie.
It's also Schrodinger's box.
Schrodinger's furry?
No.
Are they alive or dead? Right, okay, yeah, let's move on. So, we're in Glasgow. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Glasgow, Scotland. This is where Scotiacon is now based from. Quick kind of overview as a semi-local, because I live in Dundee, which is a weird...
It's not local. It's the other
place.
side of the country.
It's a small country. It's like an hour on the train. It's fine. Also, I go here semi-regularly for work, so it's fine. Anyway, so Scotland is cool. It's got multiple cities, and each one has its like own thing. To give you a kind of general overview, Edinburgh is like really touristy. It's very this is our Scottish heritage and stuff like that. But it's not really an authentic representation of kind of modern day Scotland, right? It's all like castles and this is my clan and blah 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 blah. It's very touristy, right? All looks very nice. Aberdeen, don't go there. Just gonna be honest, just don't. I love Aberdeen, but don't go there. It's just grey. The sky's grey, people grey, the streets are grey, everything's grey. You will get depressed as soon as you step foot in there. Oh yeah, he's from Aberdeen. Well, kind of. Yeah. And then you've got, well, there's Dunfermline. That's technically a city now. That's the technicality that we don't talk about. You got Inverness, which is all up north. But the main important thing is that Glasgow, you're in Glasgow. Glasgow is like a kind of cultural centre of Scotland. It's actually bigger than Edinburgh. It's got a bigger airport. It's got more amenities. It is actually, if capitals were defined as like a big city, the biggest city in a country, Glasgow would be the capital, right? The good thing about Glasgow is that, again, it's a cultural centre, so you're actually going to see more or less Scotland as it kind of is in a modern day setting. But also, it's very multicultural. So when I talk about amenities, there's actually quite a lot of international amenities. There are multiple international markets if you want a bit taste of home from home or something like that. But also, if you fancy a bit of food, there are some fantastic restaurants out there. If you do have the time, I would highly recommend, even just one day, just hopping on the train and going out and seeing what's out there, because it can be fantastic. That being said, let's go on to amenities. I did have a little clicker with a laser pointer, but I forgot it, so sorry. You're going to have to deal with this. So, food. is kind of the important ones. I've only done like really local stuff because a lot of you probably won't dare to venture out into Glasgow for fear of being shanked. So food, you've got a business estate down there with like a cinema, and it's got, I think, like a Nando's and stuff. If anyone likes a cheeky Nando's. Anyone like a cheeky Nando's? Has it got a steakhouse now? Has Mother Hubbard's closed? I really hope it has. That was a horrible. Anyway, so yeah, you've got one just over the Clyde. You take the bridge and then you walk down the road, and then hey presto, you're there. That's a nice little sit-down restaurant, okay? You've got a few restaurants down by the Radisson, which are really nice. You've got McDonald's and like food shopping. You've got like a Lidl and stuff just up there. So the main way you're going to get around anywhere is via this little walkway that takes you over the A814 to the train station. But then you can just walk up and do whatever you want to do there, okay? Yeah, so that's food. You've got Glasgow Central that way, because the train station, you can get on the train and boom, you're there. And you've got Partick, which is like a suburb of Glasgow over there. I was just there. That's got a Morrison's. So if you want to go food shopping, great place to go and do it. It's also got a lot of, apparently, it's not got any clothes shops because I couldn't find a bloody shirt there. But it's got lots of stuff there. So have a look at the local amenities. But you've got a lot of, the good thing about Scotiacon, which is arguably better than Livingston when we were there, is that you've got a lot of connectivity. You've got that train station, which is one of the main local train stations, at your doorstep. And while we're on the subject of trains, any train furries in here? Yeah, choo choo. Choo choo. Where's my wallet? I'm not going to give you money, don't worry.
He's Scottish, he's tight.
Yeah. So, you can get one of these. This is a Conference Rover ticket. So we have secured, with ScotRail, access to the Conference Rover tickets. Ah, you got one as well. Nice.
Got a few in the audience.
I'm feeling jet lagged, by the way. Yeah. And you got one as well. Fantastic. So you can get one of these. It's £5. Lasts the entire convention. And I think it works between here and Glasgow Central, but also Partick as well, maybe. I'm not sure the other direction, but definitely you can go into Glasgow for unlimited for the entire con for £5. And all you have to do is show your con badge. We've organised it. I was there earlier, we did the whole thing, right? And you just have to show your con badge and say, hey, I want a Conference Rover ticket. Boom, there you go. £5, unlimited travel into Glasgow, and you can do whatever you want in Glasgow. It's great. Not really. You have to obey the laws. So, I know. In case you didn't get it, this is us here, right? In these orange arrows. Cool. So that's trains covered. Highly recommend the trains. They're good. They're fun. They're class 382s, I think. Anyway, no, 320s. They're class 320s that they operate. And 318s. See, train nerds. I love them. Right. Cool. Entertainment. Who likes to be entertained? Why are you here? So, entertainment. We have we've got the Science Centre down here, which is apparently pretty good. We've got a IMAX cinema just down south of it. So that's literally across the bridge, across the Clyde. We've got the distillery, which we've been getting slightly drunk on, as you can tell. We've got a maritime museum just a little walk down there, which is apparently really good. And then we've got like botanical gardens and another museum, and then you've got everything you've got everything in Glasgow. So lots of entertainment to be had, but I mean you've got enough here, you know. You just look at some of the people walking around and like Don or them and have a laugh at them, with them. It's the whiskey. And then again, train nerd moment. Anyone like Subways? Not the sandwich. Yeah? Cool. So, Glasgow actually has the 4th oldest subway in the world. 2nd oldest continuous subway in the world. It's also just a giant bloody loop. It's just a big old circle. And it's also a very narrow gauge, if I'm correct in saying. It's one of the narrowest gauges in the UK. So if you want to go and experience a little bit of living history, that can also be a really good way to get into Glasgow. I did it earlier today. It's about £3.50 for an anytime return. So you take the train to Partick, and there's a subway station at Partick, but that's a nice little tourist thing, so you can get a little ticket and be like, haha, I went on like the second oldest continuous subway system in the world, if any of you are into being that nerdy. Any questions about local amenities? No? Cool. Because now, yeah, local amenities bonus round. I spent ages and asked so many people for local amenities around this area. And I have compiled a Google Maps list that you can access through that QR code. So if you want, you can scan that QR code and it will give you access to a Google Maps list of all of the local amenities around this area, and you can see what's there, right? I've included a bit of everything, quite a lot of food places, but hopefully that helps. I was smart. I'm so happy with this. You have no idea.
I find that hard to believe because you are a husky.
Low bar.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So, moving on. At the convention. What? Oh, it says, what are you eating? Pork Wellington and pommes frites with a tomato dressing. Sounds amazing. Send me a photo. It's a sausage roll with chips. And then that one says, are you in the UK now? Yes. Sorry. So, at the convention, okay? First things first, before we move on to the section, anyone get any questions? Now, you all feeling a bit chill and relaxed? Yes? Back up. QR code? QR code for anyone that wants it. It's fine. I worked so hard on this stupid little QR code. I'm really happy someone's interested in it. I was sat on this laptop.
What we can do as well, if people do want it, we can flash it back up at the end of the presentation. People can do that.
This is why he's here, because, like he said, husky, and I only have like 3 functioning brain cells.
Let's talk about things at the con. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Any questions? Nope. Cool. Right. At the convention, general con guidance. I'll let you read through this if you would like, sir.
Fine.
I want to involve you more because I don't want to just talk all by myself. And
This
I also
is
want
fine.
to have some
You need the guidance. That's fine. Okay. So when it says obey con staff, if a staff member tells you to do something, please do it. They're not doing it to try and kill your fun or anything like that. They're probably doing it for a safety aspect. They may need to clear the way for somebody, something like that. There will be a reason why they will be asking you to do something. So just bear in mind, it's basically just general etiquette, effectively. As we've already said, questions are welcome. If you have any questions at all, please find one of us, and we will be happy to help you. Or if we can't help you, we'll put you in the direction of getting that help. Take breaks, water and salts. Who has a fursuit? Not those guys.
Oh my God! What the hell? What are you doing there?
So it's really obviously key to make sure that you keep yourself hydrated, keep your salts up as well. We do have the Fursuit Lounge, which is behind here. There will be water in there. You've just discovered, haven't you?
Scared the crap out of me. I just saw.
Do you know how long he's been underneath there?
I know. I saw a fluffy thing. And I'm like, oh no, someone's left their tail here. I wasn't expecting a hand to reach out.
This is Don. Say hi to Don, everybody.
He actually just screwed the crap out of me.
The fact is you sat there for a good 20 minutes and did not notice he was under the table. This is the reason why you are the husky.
It's not even
So,
going to deny
if you
it,
see, on the subject of Don, if you see Don going around, he will probably be shaking a bucket. Don't worry, he's not going to attack you, but he may ask you for change. In fact, looks a bit like that. Don,
Okay, I got it.
Oh, Don, I got whiskey up here.
There we go.
So yes, if you have change, then great. We can also do card payment as well. We've got our charity, which is the Sunny Harbour Cats. So yes, they will be in the dealer's den.
Yes, they will be dealing beds tomorrow.
Fantastic. So they'll have a table there. You can go and chat to them. So yeah, fantastic people. They've been our charity. This is the 3rd year. So yeah, we had them once. They were amazing. Last year we had a little bit of problem with the media, unfortunately. But yeah, so anyway, what happened was that we needed to call them in at the last minute because our charity disappeared. They didn't want to be done with it, to do with us. But then we got Sunny Harbour in, and we were like, we'll have you in again next year. They're a great charity, fantastic people. So yes, right. Now that Ashdon has recovered from the shock.
Yep. Where were we?
Oh yeah, it was take breaks. Yes, of course. So yes, Don has been lying under there for about 40 minutes or so. So I wouldn't be surprised if you need a break. So yeah, we've got a Fursuit lounge. There are pretzels in there. There are sweets in there. There is water. There's isotonic drink. So yeah, and please don't go in there and steal everything if you haven't eaten. It's meant to be for the people who need it, basically, who have been outperforming, and they come in and go, because, well, that's a new financial mistake for me. This is my boy. I'm very, very happy with him. I got him last year.
I thought you were pointing at Don there, and I was like, did you buy him? Can you just buy him?
I mean, if it's a charity, maybe.
It wouldn't surprise. I feel like he would sell his body for charity.
He's nodding vigorously. £100. We're doing a charity auction now. Oh dear. So yes, clean and respectful, leave no trace. So,
Want me to talk about this one?
you can do if you want. Yeah,
The wording is kind of specific because it goes to a kind of like local Scottish thing. So in England there are trespass laws, right? You can only go on like specific paths. In Scotland, that doesn't really exist. There's still trespass laws, but it's only on like very specifically marked private property. You can kind of go wherever you want. It's called the right to roam, but the idea is you leave no trace. So you leave no rubbish, you close gates if you've opened them, that sort of thing. We want to have the same kind of feeling here, right? We don't want to pick up a bunch of rubbish. We don't want to pick up a bunch of crumbs and stuff like that. If you are making a mess, please try and tidy it up because, yeah, this is a hotel and the hotel has staff and stuff like that. But
also
they're just
stickers as well. I know that you obviously want to put stickers on stuff. Please keep it. Have we got any sticker boards this year?
I was
I'm
about
not
to
sure.
ask, do we have a specific sticker board this year?
There may well be something, I'm not sure. But yeah, please try and keep the stickers to a minimum and that kind of stuff. Just be respectful to the
Great for
to the area.
exchanging. If you want to put some stickers on like one of the tables, like not actually stick it on, but just like have it there for other people to take, go for it, right? But yeah, don't stick it on because a lot of stuff is hired and it will cost the con quite significantly if it is damaged. So like I said, leave no trace. If it's going to leave a trace of you being there, maybe think twice about doing it, please. Yeah, what
Do you
else?
want to continue, or?
I can continue. Respect quiet hours. Who likes sleep?
I don't.
Who doesn't like sleep? Okay, you guys are going on your own specific floor. So respect quiet hours. So even if you are a party animal, try and keep it relatively quiet from 11 to 9 because there are people that really do want to sleep that medically need a lot of sleep. So there are people basically kind of be respectful of others. So don't do what I did and how I met my now fiance. I'm gonna have to explain that at the wedding.
Is this something that can be streamed?
Yeah, probably. I got really drunk on tequila in Livingston, and the first time he remembers meeting me is when I was wheeling all my stuff in on a skateboard, and then it all fell over, and he came down and helped me pick it up and stuff like that. That was not my first memory. My first memory is when I got very, very drunk on tequila, and then me and a bunch of friends ordered pizza, and then we collected said pizza, and as we were walking down the hallway at 2 o'clock in the morning, we went, "Pizza? Ah!" And then I see my now fiance open his tour and peer out and go, what are you doing? And that's how we met. So, while that is a lovely story, I now have to explain that to my parents at the wedding. Consider what you want to explain a couple years from now, okay? Respect quiet hours. And that's my
And
story.
on that bombshell,
It's Ashdon's Whiskey Story Hour. Right,
props
okay.
need to be, may well need being peace-bound. So, hello, Gunnar. How are you? This is Gunnar, everybody. Gunnar likes making cool shit.
He's very ticklish.
Why don't you show them what you've made there?
He said the S word.
Why don't you demonstrate what it does?
Don't stand up.
So, you will see stuff like this going around the convention. You may well need to get it what's called peace-bound. So you will need to go and visit welfare, and they will deem whether or not it is okay to have out in the convention space or not. And if it's okay, then they will give you a zip tie that will go around it. And then if you do get asked about it, you can just show to whoever welfare or security is, it's been checked, it's fine. And events, we are currently streaming. Hello, Twitch. Hi.
Hi.
So
Hello.
yes, there may well be that events are streamed. A lot of stuff in the main stage will be streamed. Opening ceremony was. The dance competitions will be. Maybe 18 plus. So just bear that in mind as well if you don't want to see certain things. But also, it means that if you can't get into any events, you can then still watch it. You can tune into our Twitch channel. Just search for Scotiacon, and you'll be able to join in. In fact, if you want to, you can then watch it in your bedroom with your mates and have a bit of a laugh.
That would have been a great QR code, actually, the Twitch, Scotiacon Twitch channel. I should have made a QR code for that.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, the thing is, as well, is that you'll be able to find things in the... in fact, one thing which is really useful... In fact, do I even need to ask this question in 2026? Who has Telegram?
If you don't have Telegram, why?
We have a live channel. So if you search for, I believe it's Scotiacon Live, that will give you updates as to what events are happening, if there are any kind of things that we need to tell people, and yeah, just a useful source of information, along with obviously your con book. You've got your event schedule in there, you've got lots of lovely pictures and things. People have worked hard on that. But yeah, it will give you various different bits of information that way too.
Cool. Who likes being ill? Really? I mean, you guys do it all the time. Yeah. Who doesn't like being ill? Oh, no, I was about to ask who was here last year, and then I remembered who's the first con. That's not going to happen. If anyone was here last year, you may remember the absolute atrocity that was the con crud afterwards. It involved flu, norovirus, and pneumonia.
I didn't get any of that.
I got all three.
I got atrial fibrillation.
Oh, that's worse. Don't do that.
Not recommended.
Con crud is not great. Con crud is when you get ill after a con, because when you think about it, you individual people have come from an individual place with your own individual germs in that localization and have brought it all into one place and then times that by 2,500. There's a lot of germs going around, right? And some people may be immune to it, some people may not, so they might get ill afterwards, and that's how con crud happens. But we can mitigate this, okay? This is how you sanitize and wash your hands regularly, respect personal space, you know, don't be a mouth breather on someone's neck. Yeah, like that. Hi. I was going to do something, but I think
uncomfortable
think a boyfriend might kill me. So respect your body. That's a kind of a bit of a vague one, so let me dive into that. Do not push yourself too hard. When you push yourself too hard, your body's immune system weakens, and that is a really good way of getting ill, because something that previously wouldn't make you ill now can. So when you are feeling tired, when you are feeling exhausted, honestly, just go and have a nap. Take a break, okay? Ignore FOMO, because you're going to miss out on so much more for getting ill than you were for just literally going, having a rest and taking it a bit easy, right? I was bedridden for the last 3 days of the convention last year, and I was really angry to spend all of this money with all of my friends going off and partying and everything like that, and I was barely able to breathe in bed. And I had to watch it on TV. It was not fun. So, you know, some simple things can really make a difference in terms of how ill you get after the convention. You will probably have some form of a sniffle. It's bound to happen, but you can, like I said, you can mitigate it, right? Eat well. 61?
Well, it is the one on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to the 61 rule. Eat well. So we'll get to the 61 later, but when we say eat well, literally just eat well. Have a proper healthy meal. I have emergency noodles in my room, but that's not going to be a main meal for me, right? That is something to tide me over if I'm feeling absolutely shattered and I cannot be bothered, or I have no money to go and get something from like McDonald's or something, okay? There are many places to order in. There's even a restaurant here, like 2 of them. So there's plenty of food around. Have a proper, hearty, big meal to keep you going, because you are going to be burning a lot of energy walking around all this con floor, right? Along with the heat as well, you're easily going to be burning like 2,000 plus calories, okay? So, you know, eat. Bodily hygiene. Oh, great. So, has anyone experienced a not great thing about bodily hygiene at this convention yet? No? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, me.
Gunnar, you're the source of it. That's why you've got a blowing machine, so you can blow the smell around. So, we are all here together. We're all singing and holding hands. Not really. Maybe later tonight if you buy me a drink. But we're all here together. We're all here to have a good time. But that relies on the conscious attempt of other people to not be terrible and impact that, right? So, for the sake of everyone, respect bodily hygiene, give yourself a quick shower, you know, things like that. Actually kind of get rid of the BO. I don't probably need to tell you, most of you, all of this. It happens, is all I'm going to say. And if you need to be told to do it, then take this as your message to go and shower and be clean. It does get warm in the convention center. You will end up sweating a lot, and BO is inevitable, but we can likewise mitigate it and improve everyone's experience by having a little bit of effort.
And this all nicely wraps into the 6-2-1 rule. Have you heard of the 6-2-1 rule? 6 meals a day, 2 hours of sleep, and a dip in the Clyde.
Please don't go in the Clyde.
You'll get something worse than concrud.
You'll become Glaswegian.
So yes, and it's also not that website. Because someone always says. Yeah, so 6 hours of sleep is the general rule, 2 meals a day and 1 shower. Although it'd be probably better if you do have a couple of showers, maybe if you're suiting for a long time. So yeah, obviously, that's the general rule.
Yeah, cool.
Next.
Oh yeah, that's my
Next
job.
slide,
That's my
please.
job. Huh. Does anyone like buying things? Does anyone like money? Does anyone like not having money? Who likes giving money to your friends?
Who likes spending other people's money? Who likes having other people's wallets?
It was you! I was looking at that. Am I really that dumb? Or blind? I
Yes,
fly
moving
planes, by the way. This is not a good indication. I kind of need eyesight for that.
Anyway, we have a dealer's den where you can spend money and purchase nice things. You can purchase artwork. You can purchase fursuits. You can purchase writing. In fact, yes, purchase writing. Purchase some books from Todd Aldrington, who's our guest of honor. Can't say I'm not trying to do you some service there, Todd. So yes, we do have some rules in the den as well. So beware of personal space. So it's going to be a little bit crowded in there. People are going to be around tables. They're going to be looking at things. So just be aware as you're going through to just take care of people. You also don't want to damage things on people's tables. Again, be respectful of people's possessions. So we say about haggling. A dealer will be putting it for a price for a specific reason. Yeah, so it's there. They've put a lot of work into it. No food or no fursuits. So again, we don't want any kind of spillages. We don't want any kind of damage being caused. Tails. Now, I believe that they will basically check at the door, see whether or not if you are wearing a tail, if it's a certain length, they might say to take it off because they don't want to whack anything off a table. Budget appropriately.
Do not spend all your money in one day.
I will max my credit card out and you won't stop me.
Still need to eat.
Passenger Princess song. But yeah, cash but welcome, because obviously then they don't have to have the fees. Small denominations, so no £50 notes or whatever, ideally. But yeah.
Money. Did you know Scottish money has like animals on it? Right, next. Sorry, we're running over on time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, AV team. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Right, let's keep going. So event limits. So basically, unfortunately, we won't be able to get everyone into certain events. So there may well be, they will say, we're only going up to a certain point in a line, and then people will then be let in, and you unfortunately won't get in. So go in early and just check to see which room it is. We've already talked about stickers. Yeah, donations. It doesn't matter if you don't have pounds. We'll take whatever. We'll even take old currency, which for some reason is a thing.
Bulgarian lev.
Yeah. So main corridor next to dealer's den is a clearway. So basically, it's a main traffic thoroughfare. There's an awful lot of people that will be walking past. So try not to hang around in that area.
Boom.
Here we go. First stuff. Right.
Right. I'll let people read the joke. There. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Cool. Fursuit etiquette. Again, respect personal. There's a theme here. Respect personal space. Ask first. Can I pet your fursuit, Rick?
No.
Okay. See, it's that simple. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yes, you can.
Well, no means no. Actually, do you know what? That leads on to the third point greatly. No means no. So don't feel disheartened if you get turned down. Treat fursuits with respect. They are stupid amounts of money, as you very probably are aware. So again, treat it as if you are treating someone's very expensive car or something like that. You're not going to pet against the grain on a car. Make sure your hands are clean, please. I once got hugged by a fake zombie with fake blood on it on my fursuit. That was not great. As a blue and white husky, I ended up pink. Prioritize overheating fursuiters. As you may be well aware, the lifts are somewhat functional. Please prioritize fursuiters as they may need to get back to the room because they're overheating. Likewise, if they're trying to go somewhere, please try and make room for them because they are chunky sometimes. They are like wide fursuits, especially if they're digigrade. Fursuit lounge etiquette. Fursuiters, please don't hog the fans. There's fans with like little sort of stands that you can put your fursuit head on. Please don't hog them because other people do need to use them. If the fursuit's dry and is nice and cool, then please try and take it off. Don't just leave it there for 17 hours. If anything needs refilling, please get an attention of the member of staff and look out for your fellow carpet wearers. So, you're all kind of in this together. So if someone's feeling a bit woozy, just get them to sit down. If you need to, get welfare's attention, and they will sort you out. If things are drying, free up space if you can, because there's very limited space. Next. Heat exhaustion. Anyone know the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke? Yes. You. Yeah, pretty much. Like, both are pretty dangerous. You want to avoid them. Heat stroke, really bad. Got to avoid that. Heat exhaustion, you need to settle down, basically. These are the common markers. So, like excessive sweating, things like that, heart palpitations. Very strong headache is going to be heat stroke. So, again, watch that. Just take it easy is kind of the main thing. It's very easy to get overexerted at a convention because you lose track of time. Post-con guidance. Post-con depression or post-con sadness. You're going to feel sad after this because it's a lot of dopamine that's going through you at the moment. You're feeling happy. You're feeling great. That's going to come down eventually. It's fine. Just make sure. It's one thing that kind of generally helps is to have something to look forward to, plan after the convention, just know that it's totally normal, it's totally sad, and it will happen. Like to...
Okay, we need to wrap it up quick.
Yep. Lost Property, already talked about that. That's going to be Conops. Checkout time is 12 p.m., I think.
Yes, I believe it's 12 p.m. Yes.
Dead Dog, there's going to be a Dead Dog dance. Highly recommend it. It's good fun. And when you get to Monday, no, you are no longer well rested. Any questions? Where the dog die? Where the dog? Oh, I don't. No.
Oh, the dead dog. Yeah.
Oh.
So, quickly, the reason why we call it the dead dog is because we are all dead by the time that we are finished with the con, and it's a last hurrah. It's a big party, essentially.
And most of us are dogs. Cool. One more question. Oh, sweet. Okay. There you go then. International emergency numbers also work in the UK. Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
Apologies that it's run a bit late, but again, if you do have any further questions, don't be afraid to come and ask any of us. We'll be more than happy to help. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you very much.